Looking at your forecast over the next several days, we're taking you into the weekend. Actually, the average temperature for this time of the year is around 89 degrees. We'll stay pretty warm for Thursday, but notice we do drop by Friday with a nice comfortable 80 degrees in the forecast, and Saturday 85. So not only do we have these cooler temperatures, but we don't have the humidity like we had several weeks ago. So the middle of this week, we're starting to watch this jet stream kind of push and sag south. Now watch what it does as it gets into later this week. Now we're seeing it really push down. We're seeing this whole area of cooler air dominate into the weekend. And again, like I said, it's drier air. So gone are those sauna-like conditions. Get outside. Time to have lunch, breakfast, dinner, everything you can think of. I would go outside. That's what I'm going to be doing. You know, it's going to be so fabulous. Wednesday, we're looking at temperatures staying in the 80s a little bit further south. So we have a couple more days where you can really start soaking in those really warm temperatures. Then watch. We're starting to see 60s and 70s heading down into the Great Lakes region. 77 in Minneapolis by Friday, 63 for the upper UP, and Saturday we're still seeing temperatures 79 in Chicago and 76 in Indianapolis. For Weather Center Live, I'm Liana Brackett.
And I'm Nick Walker. The threat isn't quite over, especially for southeast Florida. Let's bring in our hurricane expert, Dr. Rick Knabb. And Dr. Knabb, we've been watching the rain dissipate somewhat, but we're still seeing the possibility of some heavy stuff southward.
Yeah, especially in southeastern Florida where that frontal boundary.
All right, thanks so much, Mike. And just like Mike mentioned, we did have a deficit just about a few months ago. So this is a far cry from what we saw. And we do actually still have that flood watch still in effect for parts of central and southern Florida. It's still encompassing Naples and parts of I-75, but for the most part, it's starting to shrink a little bit. Now looking at the radar, we're still seeing some showers that are wrapping around Orlando. You're getting ready to see a little bit of a soaking across the area, but what we don't see is that much rain right in this little area right here across Fort Myers, and that will be the story as we get through the rest of this evening. Starting at 6:30 p.m., we're looking at the future radar. We still have some showers that are going to push through the area. Let's put it in motion, work our way through about midnight tonight, and we're still seeing a huge swath of water and moisture that's going to be pushing across the Keys and down into Florida early tomorrow morning, but then it dries up just a little bit before it ramps back up again, and we see another wave lifting up towards Miami. So another stormy and soggy day, and morning is still in effect. So let's jump into it. This is the rainfall that we can expect for tonight. Thunderstorms galore across the entire area, and again, these are hit or miss nature thunderstorms where some spots will see a good inch or 2 inches of rain, some spots nothing. So just be prepared, and we start seeing the more scattered thunderstorms developing Wednesday night with more storms a little bit further towards the north, Orlando, and across the west coast of Naples as well. But still, a lot of rain is still expected. Again, we can expect a good 1 inch all around, but in the harder hit spots, we're looking at some bullseye amounts right in this area, and that's about 3 to 5 inches to 5 to 8 inches of rainfall total. And so we can still expect a lot of rain. And of course, this isn't going to be exact because these are hit or miss thunderstorms. They can be kind of change a little bit, but for the most part, you can still expect a lot more rain in the forecast. Miami, we have the thunderstorms continuing tonight into Tuesday before you get a break.